Welcome back to the channel, guys. I got a lot of stuff to talk about when it comes to Alien Romulus. I know a few days ago I did a little spoiler talk, but this is all new stuff that I want to talk about. So if you like that stuff, then you're on the right channel, guys, because I love talking to Alien. Alright, so the one thing I noticed about this movie is it's really going to be centered around siblings. For example, we have 6 young cats, 6 new bloods, 6 young adults that will be coming to the Romulus station. Well, it's actually called a Renaissance station, and I'm going to get more into that in a second. But you have 6 people essentially going up. And there are 3 different sets of siblings. But they're all different types of siblings. And you're wondering, how is that true? Okay, so when Rain, her father, gives her Andy at a very young age, that established a brother-sister relationship. So right there, you have a good core relationship. And next to that is Rain's ex-boyfriend, Tyler. Tyler is bringing along his sister. And they're blood related. So right there's another set of sisters. And the next 2, you have Tyler. Again, he has a co-worker that's going to be on this movie, Bjorn. And Bjorn is going to have his adopted sister along with him. So right there is 3 sets of siblings. You have a blood-related sibling, and you have a sibling that's related by growing up in the same household. And you also have siblings that you consider someone as your brother. And the name Romulus, that is a sibling itself. Because if you like Roman, Greek mythology, Romulus comes from, so Romulus and his twin brothers, Remus, they were essentially, the Greek mythology was raised by a she-wolf, and Romulus would kill his brother and become the founding father of the city of Rome. Hence Romulus, Rome. That's where they get the name from. Now, of course, I don't know if that's true or not, but that is another sibling that they add into this movie. So when the kids go to the space station, they're not going to the Romulus space station. They're going to the Renaissance station. It's called the Renaissance space station, and essentially there's 2 parts of the station. You have the Romulus and the Remus. The Remus is the older type part of the station, and the Romulus is the newer, updated technology part of the station that looks like what the kids get into when they get up there. So yes, there's a lot of sibling reference in this movie. But other stuff I want to talk about in the trailer that I noticed is, if you look closely, it says Jackson right there. And Jackson most likely is going to be a nod to Peter Jackson, because his studio is making the face huggers that aged. Because the Xenomorphs, those Xenomorphs are actually being made by the original people that made the Xenomorphs and Aliens, the sequel, the James Cameron movie. The people that made the Xenomorphs in that movie came back to make these Xenomorphs. So how cool is that? And also, speaking of aliens, not aliens to be the very first movie, but Ash, the robot, there's rumors that he might be back. And I don't know how they're going to do it. With technology these days and AI, anything's possible. So I'm not saying he's going to be a character at all, but we might see a nod or something along that line. I could be completely wrong. Another Easter egg I noticed in the trailer was the song "You Are My Lucky Star." Because if you watch the very first movie when Ripley kills the Xenomorphs at the very end, that is what she is singing. And that is also what you hear in the trailer. And I can't help to notice this one scene where the main character, Rain, puts her hand up, and it's almost a foreshadow that a facehugger is going to get her. Because are they trying to trick us thinking she's going to be the final girl? Because remember the very first Alien movie, it was no hint at all that Sigourney Weaver's character was going to be the final girl. That was kind of a part of the twist of that movie. So is this going to be a twist? Is she the final girl or not? Because it's really leading towards she is, but we'll find out. The one thing I love about this movie that I heard about is it's a simple survival horror movie. Easy to follow. You go to one place, you realize, oh shit, I need to get the fuck out of here. Run. And it's all about surviving. Simple, easy, laid back. You don't have to think too much about it. Another thing I want to talk about is, I noticed in the trailer, it said Mother 9000, right in that little spot. In the original movie, it was Mother 6000. So who knows what the difference are between the 3000, but it's obviously an updated version from the original movie. Another thing I want to talk about is we've seen the Queen before. So we saw the Queen in Aliens, and then Ripley, she gave birth to a queen, so to speak, in the 3rd and 4th movie. And then we saw the Queen, in Alien vs. Predator. So my question is, it's not that we're gonna see the Queen or not. My question is, are we ever gonna see a king? because we never seen Keen before, and I'm pretty sure I heard in the comics somewhere along the lines there is something referencing a Keen. So there is something out there that is a Keen, and I'm curious, are we ever gonna see it? And is this the movie? Is this the time, or they're gonna save that for the TV series to be coming out next year called Alien Earth? I don't know, but I really hope they bring something along those lines for that. And again, this timeline takes place 20 years after the original movie, so I'm excited. Cannot wait. But those are all kind of some Easter eggs, little information you want to know before you go in and watch them.